Let's close out to the amazing Dr. Amutah. Ooh, there was some more stuff. Okay.
Y'all know you get evil twice in one day, huh? Okay, thank you all so much. Thank you for that outro. How are you guys feeling? Wasn't that amazing? Today has been so full, right? This has just been amazing. Okay. So thank you for your time, energy, attention, and knowledge here today. I have to give a huge shout out to all my speakers who came from all over the country, right? And everybody that we asked, listen, everybody that we asked said yes. And it's so funny how some people got here, right? Because Dr. Jeffers, I saw her at a conference and I was walking past her poster and I said, what you say you do? Oh yeah, you're going to speak at my conference. And Dr. Kelly, I was working with her when she was a doctoral student. I was like, yeah, her too. Dr. Monica, oh, that's my girl. We both from Trent. Like it just came from this beautiful organic ministry. But what that says, two things is, I know I'm off script. I'm going to get back. What it says is that, one, the community is strong. The sisterhood of this work is strong. And Dr. McElmore, your question earlier really got me thinking about like, what is that high level strategy, right? And this feels like a continuation of some of the work and also an opportunity for new work, right? So thank you all, everyone that I asked to speak. Thank you for answering the call. That was so incredibly helpful. Thank you to our amazing volunteers. Can we give a shout out to the volunteers? Thank you to the volunteers. Thank you. Y'all take your bow. Take the bow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When I tell you this conference takes a year to plan. As soon as we wrap this and you guys fill out that post-eval survey, right? Because we use the feedback to plan. We're going to start working on the next one. And so it's such an incredible opportunity, but it's also so much work. I would be remiss if I did not give a thank you to all of our volunteers, local people from all over the country, you guys. We have volunteers from all over the country who flew into Boston to say, I attended last year. I wanted to be part of it this year. I saw the magic online. I wanted to be behind the scenes. So thank you to our volunteers. Thank you to all of our leadership. And I have to give a thank you to Judith. I'm not going to cry. When I tell you that Judith, first of all, she is the most detail-oriented person I ever met in my life. She knows how to close the loop with her color-coded spreadsheets. Thank you for taking us on. Thank you to Marlene over there. I know you're broadcasting in the back. Social media, making sure that we have everything we need to be online. Thank you to all the leadership. Thank you to Sunday Daniels, my center manager, who's been putting out fires and running things and just making sure everything is moving smooth. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go back to my script here. Okay. So while today's programming has ended, the work does not stop here. This is only the beginning. So throughout the day, you've heard from various speakers about how to recognize and understand the roles nurses and midwives play in improving maternal health for Black birthing people. I'm just going to read you a couple of the most memorable quotes that we had. There were so many, so I'm just going to give you some highlights from the day. Where are the gaps in our education? What are we learning on how to care for our patients? We need to create the spaces for these conversations. As nurse leaders, we are in a position to have these conversations. That was Cassandra Mombrum. We're not in trouble with Gen Z. Gen Z will not say, I'm going to read this textbook. They have given me a different purpose. They are challenging the status quo. I feel inspired. We are going to get somewhere. Cassandra Mombrum as well. I am hopeful because Gen Z will build something out of this mess. That was Dr. Drew. We need to invigorate, okay, I'm gonna do this one. Invest in midwifery education. We need more midwives. Tanya Smith Johnson, our amazing closing keynote. Beautiful, beautiful speaker. Thank you so much. As we re-envision midwifery education to all people, we need people advocating for us from our communities. Nicole Gonzalez. Nicole, I just saw her. Thank you so much. We already know there's a problem. This is the time for action. And that speaks to me personally as a researcher. If I read one more statistic, my head's going to fall right off. Because we already know it. We know it's time for solutions. I am all that I need to get what needs to be, to do what needs to be done. I say that to my team all the time. I'm like, we are the chosen ones. Nobody's coming to save us. We are the ones we've been waiting for. I say that all the time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. If you're waiting for somebody to come in with a white cape, it's not going to happen. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Dr. Canty, I like to start good trouble. Me too. And bad trouble. We are going to make a change. I am hopeful. Jenny Joseph. To me, it doesn't matter what your credentials are. What would you do differently? Dr. McLemore. So thank you, and I know we have a lot more quotes. A couple things as we round out. You know, whether you've joined us as an undergraduate student, I heard about the undergraduate who's going into nursing school. You're in your first year of college. Some of you are undergrads, or you're a seasoned professional. I hope that today has left you feeling empowered, educated, and energized to contribute to policy and advocacy efforts nationally and within your state. So at the top of my opening address, I said we have 46 states represented here. Everybody here is not in the Commonwealth. We have people flying in from the West Coast. Where's my California people? We had Cali. Okay, Seattle, Washington. We had San Francisco is here. We have New Mexico. I'm just thinking of people I talked to in the lobby. So many states represented. New Jersey. Where's my home state of Jersey? Jersey, where you at? Okay. And if you leave here today with only one message in mind, let it be this. We must be actively involved in systemic change to improve maternal health outcomes. So before we end, I would like to remind you that the Center for Black Maternal Health and Reproductive Justice seeks to create a world where Black women can safely, efficiently, and comfortably receive equitable access to healthcare services without having to navigate through racism and/or discrimination in medical settings. The center will continue to serve as a premier academic-based and community-focused center with a keen focus on eliminating maternal health inequities as experienced by Black birthing people. So from participating in grassroots organizing where you live, to getting involved in advocacy groups that exist in your state, or starting one like I told the student earlier, to looking up and contacting your state and federal officials, hold people accountable, there are countless ways to get involved to drive change. I invite you to keep up with us after the conference, mainly through the Mother Lab. Wasn't that a great panel, my students? March, the MCH Journal Club, and a plethora of other projects and events our brilliant members and colleagues are leading. Please visit motherlab.org and blackmaternalhealth.tufts.edu to learn more. Thank you again to all of our speakers, our moderators, our sponsors, our center staff, our conference coordinator, and volunteers. And get ready, you guys. Look, come close. Look, next year's theme. Who gave me this microphone? I'm having too much fun. Next year's theme, you guys are getting it first. The save the date's not even out. Next year's theme is on the role of technology in addressing Black maternal health inequities. Think wearable devices, think apps, think right? Okay, and we have the date, Friday, April 5th, 2024. I'm already excited and looking forward to all that our conference will bring. Thank you all. Please join us for the reception. Take good care, and thank you again. Thank you so much.